I used to ignore him every day until the day he disappeared, and suddenly I couldn't stop thinking about him. Hi, I'm Zara, and I didn't realize I was losing someone until I actually did. Arjun liked me from the beginning, not in a loud way, not in a desperate way, just consistently. Every morning I had wake up to a good morning text from him. He had asked about my day, sent me random memes, and somehow always tried to make me smile. And me? I replied, but only when I felt like it. Sometimes after hours, sometimes the next day, and sometimes not at all. It wasn't like I hated him. I just didn't take him seriously. If I was bored, I had reply. If I was busy, I had ignore him. And whenever he asked why I disappeared,
And
I
he
was
always
busy,
understood.
I had work,
That's the thing
I
I
forgot.
forgot.
Yeah, he always understood. He kept trying even when my replies were dry, even when conversation died. He would restart them, send another message, ask another question, and keep it alive. And I knew it. I knew he liked me, but I also knew he wasn't going anywhere. At least that's what I thought. One day, something felt different. I woke up, no message, no good morning, no memes, nothing. I checked my phone again, still nothing. I told myself he probably busy. That day passed, then another, and another, and for the first time he didn't come back. I opened our chat and scrolled up. All I saw was him trying. Message after message, him asking, caring, waiting, and me barely being there. That's when it hit me. I picked up my phone, typed a message. Hey, where are you? I stared at it, then deleted. Typed again. Are you okay? Deleted that too. Why was this so hard now? He used to wait for my replies, and now I was the one waiting. I didn't like that feeling. Not knowing, not being in control. It felt wrong. So I locked my phone, tried to act normal, but every few minutes I checked again. Still nothing. That night I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking, what if just he testing me? What if he was waiting for me text first? But deep down, I knew this wasn't a game. The next morning, same, no message. By afternoon, I couldn't take it anymore. So this time, I actually sent it. Hey, where are you? I waited 5 minutes, 10, 30, time passed, but no reply. That's when it hit me. This is what he felt every day. I sent another message. Are you okay? Then another. Did I do something wrong? And another. Can we talk? My messages kept going up, just like he used to. But this time there was no reply on the other side. I couldn't sit like this anymore, so I did something I never thought I would do. I went to his place. My heart was racing. I didn't even know what I was going to say. I just needed to see him. I knocked on the door once, twice, then the door opened. It was him, but something felt different. He didn't look surprised. He didn't look happy. He just looked done. I tried to speak. Why didn't you reply? He stayed quiet for a second. Then said, because I want to see something. I didn't understand. Say what? He looked at me calmly. How long it would take for you to notice me the way I noticed you? At that moment, I froze because I knew he was right. But then he said something I wasn't ready for. And now that you are here, I got my answer. My heart dropped. What do you mean? He took a step back. It took me months to matter to you, but it only took me 2 days to stop mattering to myself. So I chose me. I didn't know what to say. For the first time, he wasn't trying anymore. I stood there, waiting for him to say something else. Anything. But he didn't. He just looked at me one last time and closed the door. And just like that, the person who was always there was gone. Not because he didn't care, because I didn't. I used to think he would always be there, no matter how long I took to reply, no matter how many times I ignored him. He stayed, and I got used to that. So used to it that I stopped seeing it. I stopped noticing how much he was actually doing until one day he stopped. Everything felt empty. Not because he disappeared, but because I finally realized he was the one filling that space all along. And by the time I understood his value, he had already learned mine. That's when I understood what really happened. It was never about being busy. When someone is always there for you, your brain starts seeing them in normal. But the moment they pull away, their absence feels louder than their presence ever did. It's called a value shift, not because they changed, but because you finally noticed what you were about to lose. If you have ever treated someone like this or been treated like this, don't wait for silence to understand someone's